All right, today I am here with Coach Dan McNally, the men's head soccer coach who just finished his 8th season here at MSUB. With the team reaching 11 wins, marking the 3rd time in 5 years, the team has reached double-digit wins in the season. Can you give your overall synopsis of how the season went and what allowed the team to be so successful?
Well, we had a very good season. 11 wins is a good record, 11-5-2, and you know, it was a really good season for us because the season before 2011 we were 500. So the real goal for this season was to have a winning season, and we achieved that, which was very, very good. Overall, you know, we just did everything that we set out to do, really, except for the last thing we wanted to get to was reach the national tournament. We just fell a little bit short, but you know, we had an overall winning record, we had a winning record in the conference, we had a winning record at home. So it was just a very good season. I was very proud of our players this year.
Right. And the senior class was great. Can you comment on the leadership and kind of what they meant to you?
Well, the seniors were fantastic this season. I talked to them in the spring before the season about how important their kind of leadership role was for the team, and they really fulfilled all of that throughout the year. They were great on the field, they played very well, and they should be very proud of that. But for me, it was more off the field where they really, really had a fantastic impact on the programme, where our freshmen that came in had genuine leadership this year, which made the whole team stronger. Our team spirit was excellent, our chemistry, and I really put that down to our seniors. They really set a great example this season.
Nice. And Thomas Shemaroo had a big year, setting single game and season records in assists and finishing his career ranked 2nd in all-time in assists. How was it to have a player of his caliber on the team this year?
Well, Thomas, or as we call him, Frenchie. It seems easier when we call him Frenchie. He's just a great person, a great player. He's made such a great impact in our programme over the last 2 seasons. He's an outstanding soccer player, there's no doubt about that. Sometimes in certain games, we played against the University of Mary, where he was so easily the best player on the field, it was just a joy to watch him play. So as a soccer player, he is outstanding. He's one of the best players we've ever had at MSUB. But as a person, he was even better. He brought such a good spirit to our team. He's funny, but he can blend that with keeping the discipline of the team together, and only certain people can do that, have that ability to make people laugh, but at the same time make the freshmen work hard and keep that discipline. So, you know, I think Frenchie could one day be a really good coach because he's got a lot to his personality that I think are good attributes for that, and I know that's what he kind of wants to do. But Frenchie was fantastic, and he gave himself that nickname, by the way. We didn't call him Frenchie. He gave himself that nickname.
Okay, well, there were several new additions to the team also. What were your thoughts on the newcomers and their development throughout the year?
Well, they did very well. Cameron Lee had an outstanding season. He's a centre-back that came over. He was born in South Africa. He made a great transition to the team and was very consistent, and he did very well, and I think he can go on and be a really good player for us. Sam Butterworth had a great season as well. He started the majority of the games. I think he started all the games, and he played very well. And overall, the whole group did a great job. They came in and they fit right into the team's personality, which is important. That helped our team chemistry overall. And you know, the freshmen, they had a few ups and downs along the course of the year, and but they stuck with it, and it's a good group going forward, I think.
All right. Well, the team started off the season on the road and was undefeated, winning 3 straight. How important was it to start the season off in that fashion?
That was fantastic because, you know, we went to Hawaii to start the season, which was a great trip, obviously. It was a great experience, and but from a soccer perspective, I really wanted the team this year to win those first 3 games. And it was a big challenge because I don't think many teams have ever been over to Hawaii and win all the games, because it's a long trip, it's a different climate and all those different things. But I think it all started, we won the first game 2-1 and with a late goal, and it was a big win for us. And then after the game, we played at a lunchtime kickoff, a start, and it was great. After the game, we all went down to Waikiki Beach as a group and had some fun down there, and it just started the season off really well. Blue skies, in the ocean, first win of the season. Everyone was well happy, and the season just kind of progressed from there, and the whole Hawaii trip was excellent. I'd go back again, and we are.
There were a lot of high points during the season. including playing Seattle Pacific, the number 2 team in the nation, to a 1-1 draw, and Simon Fraser, number 3 nationally at the time, to a 0-0 draw. Can you comment on how competitive the GNAC conference is and the talent level that the team has to be able to compete against?
Well, I think the GNAC is probably the second strongest conference in the country for men's soccer. The Sunshine State Conference in Florida is probably the strongest, and a CCAA conference in California in our region is very strong as well. But this year, the GNAC for men's soccer was outstanding. Simon Fraser, like he said, Seattle Pacific were both top 5 programs throughout the year, top 10 programs. So, it was very competitive, and I think we showed this year that when we are at our best, we can compete with the very best programs, not only in our conference, in our region, but nationally as well, which is it's a big step for us. I mean, we're at Montana. Soccer isn't, always the biggest sport in this state, to be honest with you, but we go out and we compete with teams from Washington and California and over in Hawaii that maybe have better recruiting advantages than we do. But when we play well, and we can compete with all those teams.
Well, the season was kind of a metaphorically roller coaster ride, with big wins, tough setbacks. How were you able to keep the team focused throughout the season?
Well, that's just coaching. I mean, that's a big part of the job, is keeping everyone balanced. I've been the coach now for 8 years, and maybe that's what I'm getting better at in my career as well, is when you win, you can't feel you're too good. When you lose, you can't feel you're too bad. You've just got to keep everyone kind of at a good level all the time. And maybe as a coach, me and my assistant Alex Ballog, who did a fantastic job, I thought we did, give myself a little bit of credit. I shouldn't really do that, but we did a good job really this year of keeping the team balanced. Maybe that's the biggest improvement we made as coaches this year, and our guys really bought into that. When we won a big game, yeah, we were excited, but we didn't feel like we were the national champions. But when we lost, we didn't take it too personally. So we were able to keep a pretty good balance this season, and that probably helped us overall.
Well, you received both team and individual awards for your merits on and off the field. Can you comment on the type of student athletes that you have in the program?
Yeah, I think we have fantastic student athletes. We do well academically every year. We do well on the soccer field as well. So they're good socially. We don't have any problems with them, and I know they're very popular around campus. So overall, I'm blessed with really great student athletes. I enjoy working with them. We have a good chemistry in our program, and they're good kids.
Well, now that the season is over, where does your focus kind of shift to?
Well, the focus now shifts to, they've got to succeed academically, so that's going to be a big focus, especially for the freshmen we did a lot of travelling in the fall, so they can really get back now this spring and go to all the classes and really do well academically. And then for me and my assistant is recruiting. We lost some great seniors that made a big impact in our team, so I have to go out and find replacements, and that's what we're going to go and do. I've just got back from England, where we've recruited. I went to some good showcases there. I think we can get some good players. My assistant will be going to Germany in February, looking for some more players. And we always recruit locally as well. So hopefully we'll be able to put together a good team next year.
And finally, what can we expect from the team in 2013?
Well, I think we're going to be young in 2013. There's no doubt about that, really. We lost so many seniors, so many experienced players. So we're going to be young, but what you'll find from us is we're going to be talented. And my job is to make them come together as a group. And if we can do that, the returning players we've got to improve their fitness and their strength. And if we can bring in those talented freshmen and gel them into the group, then I think we can have a good season, but it's too early to make predictions. I think we've got to see what recruits we get, and we're going to be young, but I think we can be talented. Next year will be definitely a building block to the future, I think.
All right. Well, thank you for being here today, and good luck in your upcoming season.
All right, thank you.
I'm Abby Duffner. Thank you.